She was just a little girl, only 8 years old, when her world was shaking, when the truth went cold. Her uncle's life was taken, no answers, just pain. And the ones who did it just walked away. But she never forgot, never let it fade. Now she's speaking up for the hearts that break, for the moms, the dads, the kids left behind. She's telling their stories, one case at a time. Cold case crystal, searching through the dark, shining her light, following every spark, turning silence into sound, names into gold, 'cause justice should never go cold. She don't know their faces, but she knows their pain, standing up for the broken again and again. It takes zero effort to be a good human being. This is cold case crystal, and justice should never go cold.
Hello, everyone. Let me know in chat if you can hear me. I always forget to check my mic until I'm actually live. Okay, so last night I went to the press conference for baby Elena, and I just want to bring some information back. Not that Crystal has said, but that has been put out there in the news, and share with y'all something that I have not played on this channel before, for the simple fact that I thought you don't put everything on YouTube, because if you do, you can destroy a case. You see, the thing about it is when I started this journey, I started and I was given over information. I was handing them information. Somewhere along the way, that information has been lost. So it's something I've got to do over again. Because last night, I was looked dead in the eyes and told, yeah, show that to me. I need that. I haven't got that. During this press conference, one thing that we heard was they went over Erica's phone records. So I had to ask. I mean, my phone went dead, so I didn't get to record all of it. There is some of it. But we're going to start with this first. I don't want to get ahead of myself. We're going to start with this first. Give me just a second. Okay. Let me know when you can see my screen. This is when this happened. This was 2 years ago, you all. This is from WBIR, who they interviewed me last night. I want you to pay attention to what is said.
Demanding justice for a 17-month-old child.
Flies, can you hear it? Is the audio okay?
who authorities say died after she was sexually assaulted and abused.
What? It didn't say that we believe. It says that authorities say. Who are authorities? This is why we ask questions.
Demanding justice for a 17-month-old child who authorities say died after she was sexually assaulted and abused. Police arrested Erica Lee Lawson Sunday. Authorities say she brought her daughter to the hospital Friday with severe injuries. The child died Sunday night. Now Lawson is charged with second-degree manslaughter as the investigation into another suspect continues.
10 News reporter Mary Klingler is in Middlesboro tonight, where
Who was the investigation to the other suspect? Any clue? Anybody know? Just so everybody hears this and make sure you get it. Timestamp it.
Demanding justice for a 17-month-old child who authorities say died after she was sexually assaulted and abused. Police arrested Erica Lee Lawson Sunday. Authorities say she brought her daughter to the hospital Friday with severe injuries. The child died Sunday night. Now Lawson is charged with second-degree manslaughter as the investigation into another suspect continues.
10 News
So right out of the gate, when this baby had been laid eyes on, that's what they were saying. Not just the hospital, not just the community, authorities was saying that she was SA'd. Okay, now, just a second. See here. Okay, let's look at this. Yelp lies, that's one of them. Give me a trigger warning. This is not language that I normally use. So it could be offensive to some. Well, we're going to do this first. And I beg you, share it out because I want people to know that this is not okay. This is a group chat from the hospital that night. I've got it on screen long enough for people to read. Flash, should I just keep it on screen or should I read it? Let me know in the chat. Okay. Here's the next one. If you want to, you can pause it if you're watching it on the replay and read it for yourself. That's what the nurses saw that night. The night she was took to ARH hospital. But we ain't going to stop there. But now I will make it real clear. There's some things that I will not show on here because it is not right to this child. Here we go. That's not it. Let me take it. Here it is. It's loading.
And begging you to. I said, Trey, if you're sick of Erica hurting your feelings, bro, and you not getting to see your daughter, what I tell you to do, go to court, nigga, get sober, get a job, get your house, nigga, get a car, and take her from her, nigga, and show her what it's like to be a real parent, bro. But guess what? Erica stripped you from that before you had time, bro, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that's not what I want neither. You know what I wanted?
You wanted the family, bro.
And you ain't to be the family again, bro.
But what did I tell you? I said, if you can't get that, bro, what do you got to do? What did JD tell you, bro?
Take that baby.
Take that baby and do what? Do what's best for her, bro. It ain't mattering if you and Erica's together, because it ain't about you and Erica. It's about that baby.
She got a sister too, man.
And exactly, bro. You sitting there saying you couldn't believe I put my hands on you, bro. I put my hands on you because I am your friend, Trey. Because I want you to take that, bro. Take this right here, bro. It's a terrible thing, bro. Take this, bro, and make it, dude, move in people's lives, bro. Make a change in this world, bro.
I think his town's gonna come together, and I'm gonna keep your name.
You want to know what's sad is that you know, be real. Do you think I'm out here really trying to get justice for your kid? You know I am.
No, but look, I think what is actually sad is it took it for this whole town to come together.
But now they're all against me, bro.
I won't clear it up.
Nigga, literally, bro, listen. Literally, bro.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. But I want you all to pay attention to what the caller is clearly recording the biological dad to Elena. Okay? And notice right here what he is worried about.
Make a change in this world, bro.
I think his town's gonna come together, and I'm gonna keep your name.
You want to know what's sad is that you know, be real. Do you think I'm out here really trying to get justice for your kid? You know I am.
No, but look, I think what is actually sad is it took it for this whole town to come together.
But now they're all against me, bro.
I won't clear it up.
Nigga, literally, bro, listen. Literally, bro, what made me so mad is, bro, like, I know your brother does care, but I remember when he was trying to kick you out, bro, with Elena.
Yeah, with that baby.
With the baby, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna do that? And he's supposed to be your brother, bro. That's what hurt my feelings when I pulled up, bro. I expected you to know firsthand, brother, to say JD went there, bro. I know, bro. Bro, it broke my heart, Trey. Because no matter how high you get, no matter how bad you look, no matter how bad you fucked up, bro, who's always told you you're better than that, Trey?
Tell me a lot, this lifestyle ain't for me. I'm trying to live.
Bro, and I tell you, bro, because what I tell you, I said, bro, you got a beautiful little girl, bro, that adores you, bro. And what I tell you is right now you're clouding your judgment, bro. I said it's not that you care about drugs more than your kid. What I tell you, you prioritize it.
Anger in that, really, it's just a lot of anger with the world and just everything going on.
Okay, and just a second. I'll show you something else. Thought I had it labeled. Give me just a moment. This might be it.
So straight up, so when people ask you if I did it, you told them I was clear, bro.
No, I told him you was good, that you ain't do nothing. You've been with me every day almost.
Bro, we hang out.
Barely even away from me ever.
And nigga, that's what I told everybody, bro. When I go to Harvey's, you know what I do, nigga. I walk in, handle him, nigga, and leave.
Right. I've been clearing it up, and I talked to a couple people that cleared the name up.
Bro, I appreciate it, bro. You know goddamn good and well, brother. Look, this is my thing about it, though, Trey, bro. Bro, listen, bro. The reason why I started being your friend is because we had disagreements in the past, bro.
I never thought I'd lose my daughters, though, man.
I know, bro. And listen, you know what I told you, though? Listen, here's what I told you, though.
My kid paid the price for something, and Taylor's didn't.
Bro, let me tell you this is the serious note, though. You want me to tell you something? Just straight up, Trey, bro. Since day one, bro, I've told you, Trey, you better than that shit, bro. And I fuck with you because I feel like you're a good dude, bro. You're a good young man, bro. But you just need to be polished a little bit.
I know. I need to fucking quit fucking around so much.
Because let me tell you something right here, Trey. As if that was my kid in the situation, nigga, you know for a fact that I would never, ever, ever accuse you, bro. This is how real I am, bro. Nigga, I know, but even when you was accusing me of it, though, bro, you know what I was still doing, bro?
Still saying that I'm a good dad.
And that I loved you, bro. And that I said you're a good dad. Yes, bro. I said, did you make the best choices? No.
I also want y'all to notice something in this one, right at the end. He's in someone's home, and there's all kinds of stuff right there on that table. And there's another person present right here at the end of it. Let me see. Look in the background.
That I loved you, bro. And then I said you're a good dad. Yes, bro. I said, did you make the best choices? No.
You can see their hand in the
So
back.
straight up, so when people ask you if they thought, if I...
And right. Let me see here. Give me just a second to find this one. Because our Commonwealth attorney last night said that they got phone records, and that was what led to Harvey's deal. Okay. Okay. Pay attention. This is a message from, this is Erica. She messaged Trey and says, Trey, I haven't been anywhere, and that's the only place I was. Harvey's ard our baby. Oh, Trey. Where, if they did the phone records, where's this one? Where's this one at? Put it in the comments. Tell me what about this makes sense. Okay. No, you're right. Absolutely nothing. Here's another one. They put it on a public platform, you all. And he replied, sure, keeping a, he's keeping the thumb right on the pulse on this, ain't he? Where did that go? Why haven't they mentioned that? But one more time for those in the back, this is what they started out.
Demanding justice for a 17-month-old child who authorities say died after she was sexually assaulted and abused. Police arrested Erica Lee Lawson Sunday. Authorities say she brought her daughter to the hospital Friday with severe injuries. The child died Sunday night. Now Lawson is charged with second-degree manslaughter as the investigation into another suspect continues.
10 News reporter Mary.
Okay, and we ain't stopping there. Give me just a second. for anybody that may think that okay. Now, some context to this is after the press conference. We got to talk to the Commonwealth attorney one-on-one. That's when I asked about the hard drive. That's when I told him I could hand him every bit of this. He gave me his card to bring it in. It's been handed before, so, but here we go. This is a eyewitness to that conversation.
Yes. Hello, guys. There's Miss Crystal. Just letting you guys know we're on low battery. Don't know how long this is going to last. But she's being interviewed. And just let you guys know, she did have evidence that our county attorney didn't have, or the Commonwealth attorney didn't have.
Why wasn't it handed over to him? Because it wasn't a lack from me handing it. Why wasn't it handed over? Now, just a second. That ain't all. I'm sorry, y'all, but it upsets me because I have been a voice for this baby since day one. Day one. Out of respect, a lot of things I haven't put on YouTube. Give me just a second. Also, during this whole debacle last night, I asked a question, which I'll have to play on my phone because it ain't downloading, but you'll be able to hear it. Give me just a second, y'all. I just got a message. Give me one moment. Okay. I sent it, Carol, if you're in the chat. Okay. But I tried to download this and it's taking forever. But I asked, since we've got him pleading guilty to 3 counts, could he get parole?
Of having to take a case that we have.
Are you able to hear that, Flies? Okay, there's Carol. Hello, Carol.
Hi, Crystal.
Okay, right now I'm getting ready to play where I ask him if Harvey would have a chance at parole. Now, I want everybody to listen to the response. Flies, please let me know if you can hear it.
We've got as good as we can get. And then I don't mean to be disrespectful when I say this, but the only reason to do anything other than what we've done is seeking vengeance. And we just simply can't do that. We have to operate within the law. And that's where we are. Yes, ma'am.
With this plea deal, is there a chance of parole?
Oh, yeah, of course there is.
So what would be the least if he ended up getting parole at some point.
He served percent of his time. At the very least, probably 8-10 years.
Okay. Did y'all hear that? Carol, did you hear that?
Well,
8 to 10 years. I don't call it justice.
that is absolutely not justice. I mean, can I say on here that
Speak freely because I'm mad.
okay, so Crystal, you and I both know if I had been in town last night and didn't have this stuff going on with the dentist, I could have blew their whole case out of the water last night.
Yeah. They were trying to say that this happened over a period of 10 days. Okay.
Crystal, I know I know better than that, because when I saw Elena on the 4th of July, she was beat all to pieces.
So it was longer than 10 days.
The last day I saw her, okay, they moved out. I had told you around the end of June from my house. The last time I saw her on the 4th of July, I was the one who took the pictures of the bruises on her face.
And will
when
you
she fell on the quote unquote sippy cup.
And you reported all that, didn't you, Carol?
Yes, ma'am.
Why? Oh, and that ain't all. That ain't all I have to show, because let me see here. Let me see if I can find it right quick.
Okay, Elena was taken to the doctor that Saturday. That Wednesday before, Crystal, was when I was out looking for her, knocking on doors, because I had gotten a message that morning, if you remember, that she was having seizures.
And he mentioned seizures last night, that she was Googling.
I was one of the, yes, when she was talking about that, and I begged her to bring that baby to me and let me take that child to the hospital. She would not. I got messages from several people that baby was having seizures. And Crystal, I don't know about you, but from Wednesday to Saturday, that is 72 hours.
Okay, I had my mic off. I'm sorry. Last night, I'm trying. I'm going to show you all. Just a second. I'm going to show you somehow. Let me get my... I'm upset, Carol. I am upset. Okay. Let me know when y'all can see this. Okay. At the top of it, it has names of whose DNA they collected. Now, tell me when you can see them names. Let's see if I can. Give me just a moment, y'all. Okay. Going to... me see if that straightens it up. Is it backwards? Of course. Yeah, screen went back. I'm going to leave it up here just long enough for y'all to take screenshots. Do be aware of B. Cohen. It's right at the top of it. And I will put this out in a community post. I think I lost Carol. She may come back up. But that is the names of who they took DNA from. It's a public record, I was told last night. You'd be able to get it. But at the top it says B. Cohen, Elena Hembry, Harvey Gallahan, James Lumpkin, Sean Shelby, Larry Lawson, Daniel Givens, Jacob Kaufman. And let me see here. It has DNA analysis for comparison to report number 2, item 1, bronchial strand from Harvey Gallahan, 2 strand from James Lumpkin, and 4 strand from Sean Shelby, and report number 4, item 7, strand from Larry Lawson, 8 strand from Daniel Givens, and 9 strand from Jacob Kaufman. It says the partial DNA profile from the items 3.2 is a mixture and therefore no suitable for comparison. Okay. Man, I wish this would pull this up on a. Let me see if I can get this transfer, you guys. I'd like it a lot better if y'all be able to see it. Wow. Okay. There's Carol.
So, Crystal, I was just informed that WBIR posted something new.
Okay, let me look. Let's see what they got.
They were like, just don't watch it, Carol.
Okay. Okay, I'm looking for it. Give me just a second. Don't really. Let me see here. News. I wonder if it would be on YouTube too.
I don't know if it might have been on YouTube or Facebook. I'm not for sure.
Okay, let me check Facebook.
Said that it was WBIR.
Channel 10. Let me see.
Yeah, Channel 10, I'm pretty sure.
That they just posted something, because I'm not
Yeah, she
seeing
said
any. I mean, videos. Let me see. Do you think they could send you the link and you send it to me? And it literally just got posted like 5 minutes ago, maybe. Because the only thing is something about a coach, Tony. Let me look like this. Oh, that's why she wasn't answering me. Okay. Do you think you could send me the link, Carol?
I don't know if she knows how to send the link or not, but she said that she said it may have been, she said that it could have been just snippets from the press conference that Mike Taylor held yesterday. And I looked and I think that's what it is, but we've all done seen that.
Yeah.
Him and his load of baloney.
Okay, I'm looking for this page that I have it on my phone. Why is it not showing up on? Probably because I've been transferring everything last night and this morning. Flies can attest to that. Can't you, sister? Hold on just a second. Spam. Just a second. Bear with me. I'm going to print this off and then I'm going to scan it. There's more than one way to scan a cat. Be patient with me, y'all. This is the only way I know to get it onto my computer if it ain't going to transfer from my phone. Okay. Shit, I was going to make it hard. Okay. Just still got you, Carol.
Yes, ma'am. I'm still here.
That's what it says. Oh, let me see. Now let me try this. I'm so frustrated.
I'm just frustrated because there is no way on this earth that many people are going to lie about what caused her death.
I don't know how they can backtrack like they have.
I mean, they've backpedaled 10 miles.
I mean, again, I could put up the conversation that was had in a group chat with the work. I could do here we go. All righty. Sorry, y'all, that it took so long. Flies, you still with me? What do you mean you couldn't open image? You just play that image like you're supposed to. Can you open that one? What in the world? I don't know why it's wanting to play it on a media player. It's not. It's not media. Let me see here. Okay, we'll do it like this then. I have never seen something that wanted to act so foolish. I'll show y'all what it's doing. This is what I'm trying to open up. Let's see. Is this form right here? Do you see what I'm trying to click on? All right, if you're going to look at it as a video, let's put you over here where the videos are. Let me try it like this. Got an idea. Sometimes it takes me a minute. Okay. Since it's wanting to read it as a video, because probably I did a live, it was, the picture was live. Let's save it as a screenshot. See what happens. Okay, just a second so I don't end up showing my children on here. Since it is from my phone. Now let me try. Okay. Okay. Do it like this. Close. Okay. I'm going to read what it says because I'm having to fight tooth and nail to just be able to get it to pull up for some reason. Wait, is that it? Okay. But it says a partial DNA profile from item 3.2 is a mixture and therefore not suitable for comparison. If there's no DNA, then how do they get a mixture of DNA? You muted, Carol?
So that's what I was curious about too. To get a mix of DNA, you know that there had, a mix of DNA is more than one. So
It makes no sense.
no, and and I have a question. Didn't it say on there that they found an unknown female's DNA?
Well, let me look. I don't want to say something that ain't correct.
I know they said that something about a female DNA.
A female DNA profile was obtained from item 3.1 and 3.3 for comparison purposes. Then the first line, results and conclusions. It reads as follows. The partial DNA profile from item 3.2 is a mixture, and therefore, and let's go down and see what 3.2 is. What is that? Buccal strand, Buccal. But it says is a mixture and therefore not suitable for comparison. So evidently they thought that wasn't good enough. Then a female DNA profile was obtained from items 3.1 and 3.3 for comparison purposes. Throat swab, yep. So 3.3 and 3.1. Those could only been DNA took from Elena. And I'll tell you why. Because the DNA that they have up here that they took from, she is the only female, and this is female parts. Is that clear enough? But let me see here. Okay, give me just a second. Here we go. Okay. Oh, and there was a point last night when it was talked about the change of venue, that there would most definitely be a change of venue if the judge didn't sign that. And his words, just a second. Anyways, and in that, he says, who is going to care? Is somebody from Bowling Green going to care about baby Elena? Well, yeah, I would have to say so. I would say they would care about baby Elena because people all over are caring about baby Elena. So I didn't understand why anybody would say something remotely like that. Does that make sense?
I mean, it just makes sense to care about a child in general if you have a heart.
And I don't want people to think that I'm making that up, so let me play that. Let's see here, I think it's right here.
This particular plea agreement. Yes. What would be your next step? If that were to occur, we would have to go to trial. And in that instance, we start from scratch. All of this goes away. And now, kind of the negative aspect of this, with all of this pretrial publicity that we've had in a case this bad, and I get it, you want a trial, and I understand that. But with the pretrial publicity under the Sixth Amendment, it's almost certainly going to get a change of venue. So Bell County's not going to see this case come to its conclusion. The last time I did a murder case like this, and I have done several murder cases in my career, I ended up in Jamestown, Kentucky, trying a Harlan County case. Does anybody in Jamestown, Kentucky care about somebody in Harlan? Is anybody in Bowling Green going to care about baby Elena? If I'm like we do.
Did you all hear that?
I mean, it's part of the risk.
Did you hear that?
Wow.
Is
Just
anybody
wow.
is anybody in Bowling Green going to care about baby Elena?
People all over the world cared about Kaylee Anthony.
Yeah. Oh no, Flies, do you think anybody in Bowling Green would care about baby Elena? Anybody else in chat? Do you? Because I do. Change of venue would mean fresh eyes. Bowling Green in a different district, some Commonwealth. Exactly. This is a problem with the Commonwealth, y'all. Fly says, do you think that if you get done something to get rid of, get a lot of stuff tossed? I think she not filing things in a timely manner, I do think did hurt this case. Fly says she cares. She's from Bowling Green. I mean, but like I said, let's see what they said and pay attention, you all. It does not say the public thinks. It doesn't say the hospital said. It says officials. Let me make sure you can hear it.
Demanding justice for a 17-month-old child who authorities say died after she was sexually assaulted and abused. Police arrested Erica Lee Lawson Sunday.
Okay, who said that? Who said that? Authorities.
Was sexually assaulted and abused.
It says authorities
for a 17-month-old child who authorities say died after she was
What's changed? What has changed? Now, and I'm sorry, we all sat here and we all looked at what it said about blunt force trauma. And now they're saying blunt force trauma is shaken baby syndrome. That dog don't hunt. I've got just a little bit of time, maybe about 10 or 15 minutes. If anybody wants to come up and ask any questions. This is not in no way right, y'all. The story they're spinning is not true. Can't be. I always thought blunt force trauma meant hit with something. Yep. And Notice how this question is answered, y'all. This was from last night. Just a second. Let's slow it down a little bit. Oh, not that one. Entire screen. And sound. Okay, that's where it's starting. They have prayer.
Hello, my name is Crystal, and like Justin, since day one, I've been an advocate, I've been a voice for Elena, and
I respect that.
I'm not knocking you. I got a question. No, you said that she was at 2 different places within 10 days. Is that correct? That's 2 different homes, right?
Yes.
Was the injury at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end? Because that gets more people that saw this child abuse.
The only evidence.
Is that not correct, you all? If she's at 2 different homes, why are both homes not being questioned?
We have is the statement of Mr.
The statement that he saw her shook on 3 different occasions.
Why are we handing plea deals out like for crime? That's what it feels like as a.
We're having to rely totally on that testimony. I don't know if it happened on.
Now, why are they relying totally on that testimony? Because she entered a plea deal back in May.
Day 10, day 7, and day 3.
When did Mr. Gallahan give his statement, sir?
I don't know the exact.
See? Don't know the exact date.
Because back in May, didn't Erica Lawson agree to a plea deal? Wasn't that it? I mean, I had already admitted to her guilt. Why are we handing plea deals out like the coupons for crime? That's what it feels like as a community.
And right here.
I have 4 in my home that I am.
Okay, right here.
That has been a repeat. I mean, we have watched them as a community be locked up 2 or 3 different times during this process. So I don't understand the 2 plea deals. If she pleaded guilty in May, why are we giving him one?
Now it changes the story from the first.
Took a plea deal to take off the death penalty.
She pled guilty.
Yeah.
After the statement we got from Mr. Gallahan.
Then why are we just now hearing about his statement?
And after we got the telephone messages, when those things came to.
The telephone messages that didn't include that message that I just showed a few minutes ago, those telephone messages.
Together. And we
see at the beginning of this, he said a tip led him to Gallahan to question him. Now he's saying that he got the statement from Harvey before Erica pled guilty. I'm not buying that, because why didn't we hear about his statement back then? No, that ain't what we were told. We were told that she entered a plea deal to take the death penalty off the table and that she would turn state's evidence against Harvey. Am I wrong?
So, Crystal, I have a question with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so if Harvey gave the tip that got Erica arrested, and he admitted guilt then. Why wasn't he arrested then?
Well, they're saying that he gave a statement in early May of this year. First of all, they said it was a voluntary statement. Again, voluntary would have been in 2023, not 2025. But my point is this. We heard about Erica's plea deal. I think it was like the first week of May. I can go back and, because it's on here, I covered it. So, why didn't we hear about Harvey's plea deal at the same time? If that was the order in which it was done.
See, that's what I'm saying.
We presented that to Ms. Lawson and her attorneys. That's when we got the deal. Up until then, they weren't even either some sort of complicity. And once we put the evidence, that's when we got the plea agreement. So there's no coupons being given out.
Yeah, they are.
This was based on evidence.
I got one
Entirely based on evidence.
At the beginning, it was stated that there was 6 different, at least, male DNAs taken.
Yes.
What led to doing that? If there was.
And that would be I thought that was a pretty good question. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Flies. I forget to mute. But why take 6 DNAs if there isn't physical evidence that says that you might need it? You don't do that on public rumor. If you did that rape kit too late.
Okay, so Crystal, if that's the case, right? And they were saying that the lie detector was for investigative purposes. Why didn't they do the lie detector?
Oh, there wasn't one. Because it's admissible in court. I get that, but still, like I said right here, I don't take the word of a felon.
But they took DNA for investigative purposes. There's no difference in a lie detector.
Well, that's true. I mean, we've seen other people. Chris Watts got one. That's how they got him locked up. Got him to confess, actually. Okay, let's see what he says right here. Because if you can't see stomped all over his face, in my opinion, we need to get our glasses checked.
Today, about what happened in this case. And it's true of all cases. I mean, I'm not trying to sound smart with you when I say it that way. I don't mean that. But there were a lot of really completely untested theories being tossed around.
Was it being tossed around by the police? Because they were the ones that said that she had been assaulted. SA'd. Inquiring minds want to know.
So what you do is you go investigate. What was done is they took DNA samples from, I can show you in a moment exactly which ones were taken.
Which is the paper that I have, that I've showed. I'll put it on the channel just as soon as I can get it from off my phone onto here. I have been downloading and sending files all day long.
And every one of them came back negative. Every one of them.
Every one of them, because the first one, it was a mixture that they couldn't substantiate.
Final thought on this is if it took 10 days, we don't know what happened in that time.
No, we don't.
I mean, she could have been bad, anything, and I'm praying that didn't happen to her. But like Justin, I've also seen pictures that was taken at that hospital that just, and I took training for shaken baby syndrome. and how hard it takes to actually shake a baby to give it shaken baby syndrome. It's not easy. So
On that note, I want you to look right now. I am a healthy woman. I have not missed very many meals, okay? During that training, to see how hard it took to shake a... Oh, goodness. Just a second. To see how hard it took to shake a baby, to give it shaken baby syndrome, I actually had to hit that baby doll against a table to get it to do it. I'm a healthy woman. How much does Erica weigh? I mean, from all the pictures I've seen, she's smaller than I am.
from what everything that was presented, that, and I mean, I can give it to you, sir. I have.
See? I wouldn't say I can give it to you if I don't have it. I've got it. I seen it. I gave it to them before.
It on a hard drive. There's pictures of this baby that just don't add up to shaking baby syndrome. You don't lose your hair from that.
Amen.
Thank you.
Okay. Just a second. My phone's blowing up. But I hope this sheds some light. I am. May 16th is when Erica pled guilty. Okay. Around 100, give or take a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I may go over this more in depth when I ain't feeling rushed to do it. I have to be an appointment here in just a little bit. But if anybody wants to know why I haven't showed that baby on YouTube, it's because I don't want to dishonor her. And when I started out, I said I would not dishonor Elena, and I won't. I won't. Now, if you want to contact me personally, I'll show you. But all physical evidence of the way that child was in Tennessee, absolutely not shaken baby syndrome. Nope. And just to be clear, shaken baby syndrome wouldn't have lasted that long, in my opinion. They need help really quick. I know a child that was shook.
Shaken baby syndrome. Crystal will not leave you with bald spots in your hair.
That's what I just told him. I said, all the evidence that I've saw, I'm sorry, but shaken baby syndrome does not cause you to lose your hair. And we know there was
I don't think shaken baby syndrome either will break your neck.
Don't think it will either. Well, it might actually. I mean, but because like I said,
not with the damage she had done.
No, she would have had to been hit against something several times, over and over. And I just can't think like that, y'all. I can't. For my mental health, I can't think of that. November the 3rd. Don't think your voice don't matter, because had it not have been for people calling in, we wouldn't have got this press conference. One plus that I did get was there is not in the state of Kentucky a statute of limitations. So if anybody is found connected to this, they can be charged later on too. But you plainly heard him. He wanted to set it out like, oh, he's getting 20 years. He's getting 20 years. But when I asked, could he get parole? He said yes. When I asked what was the least that he would serve, 8 years. That in no way is enough time for anybody that harmed a kid. And you may be saying, Crystal, Maybe he didn't put his hands on her. I don't care. I don't care if you're at Walmart. If you see a kid getting hurt like this, you report it. If you've got a soul, you report it. When Carol saw the baby's face, she reported it. And I will, even though they wanted to act like discovery wasn't foiable after a closed case, we had to remind him that it was. That even the investigative notes of the police are foiable. You can FOIA that. I'll get all of it. I'll get all of it. Because this is in no way, in my opinion, justice. It's not. Now, I'll tell you something I'm real surprised on. I will give it this. I'll give justice or credit where credit's due. At least they didn't try to throw every bit of it at JD. Because he couldn't speak for himself now. And I'm not saying that he's innocent. Because when I talked to this man last night, he said when he looked at the case, he looked at the suspects and he was like, that and right there, that and right there. That was his words to me because of his background. This was a way to get this case over with. That's it. How many times have we seen departing governors pardon these types of crimes? Several over the last 2 decades. One pardon even recommitted the same crime. Yeah. I'm telling you. I don't like it. I don't like it. And Facebook groups, lean in. Podcasters, lean in. Don't get behind a doggone microphone if it's close to you and you're able to show up in person and be a voice for these kids. Don't get behind a doggone computer screen and act like you're doing something and not show up in person. Because if I can, I will. Carol's on my panel right now. She'll tell you that I have not stopped fighting for Elena. I'm sure she would. I can't speak for her, but I'm sure she would.
You've never given up. You've put your own money into it to do vigils for her, banners, put it in the parade. You've been, I'll be honest, you're like a dog after a bone. You've been determined and relentless.
Thank you. Thank you. I have tried to cover Elena and do it with dignity. And if I have to lose my morals to prove to the whole world what I have, then you'll just be sitting on your thumb because I won't do that. I gave Elena a promise. I gave her a promise that I would not in no way dishonor her or do anything that isn't dignified. She was 17 months old. Those pictures don't need on YouTube for people to decipher.
You have always covered Elena with the utmost respect. You have covered her with nothing but dignity. Thank you for that.
You don't have to thank me. I think if people have a heart, that's the way they need to do it. But I hate to rush off here, but I love you all. Remember, it takes zero effort to be a good human being. But actually pause, you guys. If you're watching it on replay, listen to what the authorities said when it first happened. And now listen to what they tried to say last night. And you tell me, along with the video, I let that play. Originally, I didn't. But along with the video and them text messages that was left in a work group chat at ARH Middlesboro Hospital. And you tell me if they're telling us the truth. I'll leave it right there. Thank you, Carol. I love you all.
Thank you, Crystal. I love you.
Another name, another face, another soul that time won't erase. We'll keep digging through the past, 'cause every voice deserves to last. Cold case crystals on the trail, shining light where silence fell. For the ones who never got their day, we won't stop till truth finds its way.
And always remember, it takes zero effort to be a good human being.
Another name, another face, another soul that time won't erase. We'll keep digging through the past,
'Cause every voice deserves to last.
cold case crystals on the trail, shining light where silence fell. For the ones who never got their day, we won't stop.
Till truth finds its way. And always remember,
Takes zero effort to be a good